Now, we know that the U.S. has been trying to mediate between Seoul and Tokyo in their latest dispute, and whatever efforts were made in that direction were less than totally effective, though, seeing as Japan went ahead and took South Korea off its list of trusted trading partners. So the question is, will the U.S. keep trying to help its allies work things out? Our EG1 has this report.
The US expressed concerns over the ongoing dispute between South Korea and Japan, stressing that the two sides need to talk in order to solve the problem, while offering to play a role to help resolve the issue.
After the trilateral foreign ministers meeting with her US and Japanese counterparts in Thailand earlier this month, Minister Kang made it known that Washington is willing to mediate between the two sides. However, experts doubt that there's much Washington can do or would actively try to do.
The Obama administration tried to use trilateral cooperation between Seoul, Washington and Tokyo to pressure Beijing. But President Trump is different. He directly pressures China through bilateral issues like the trade war. Thus, Trump doesn't see that maintaining good trilateral ties has a direct benefit for the US, and thus will not play an active role between America's two Asian allies.
It'll be hard for Trump himself to play an active role in the dispute because they are doing the same to China, citing security issues to impose trade restrictions. Plus, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe hasn't asked the US for help.
The U.S., before Japan took South Korea off its whitelist of trading partners, had proposed a standstill agreement to prevent the conflict from growing and to allow talks to happen. But Japan rejected the proposal, causing the U.S. to lose face and giving it another reason not to intervene, according to Professor Kim. Still, the experts think that there could be a lower level of mediation from the U.S., including from officials more interested in foreign affairs, to prevent the collapse of the trilateral cooperation.
South Korea's possible termination of the Seoul-Tokyo Military Information Sharing Pact could shift the traditional relationship the US has had with its allies. That would mean the decoupling of the Seoul-Washington and Washington-Tokyo alliances, which would limit US pressure on China.
Kim, however, also warned that South Korea should not play this card further because it could portray a threatening or negative image to the US. Professor Hosaka added, amid the risk to the global supply chain and concerns among U.S. technology-related industries, there will be some sort of a mediation from Washington. However, he added that it's more important for Seoul to appeal to the international community than to simply win Washington's support in pressuring Tokyo. 이지원, Arirang News.